Hi everybody, my name is Mr. Nate, and today we're going to be talking about word processor. Now before we talk about word processor, let's look at our learning objective for today's class. Okay, so at the end of this class, every child would be able to explain word processor or word processing. And then we are also going to be able to identify different types of word processor software. We are also going to be able to launch Microsoft Word, type a document, and save. Now, but before we go into today's lesson, I want us to briefly recap what we learned last week. You remember last week I downloaded the Cetera software, and I also told you to do the same before today's class. I hope you have downloaded the software. If you have not downloaded the software, please, I'd like you to pause this video, go and download the Cetera software immediately. Then when you are done downloading, you can play this video, watch how to use the Cetera software. Then you can now go to the software to practice. But if you have the software already, now let's move to the software. So what you should do is to go to your start button and then you type Cetera. Cetera is Cetera. That's Cetera software. So the logo of the Cetera software is just like the atlas. So we can easily launch Cetera software. So here you can see different information. So if you click here, you see Europe, you see Europe countries, Europe capital, Europe city, Europe capital quiz, Europe rivers, Europe flags, Western Europe flag, Austria states. You can see different Benelux cities, Czech Republic region, Denmark city. You can study about these different places in the world. If you want to study about North America, yes. If you want to study about South America, if you want to study about Africa, if you want to study about Asia, if you want to study about Australia, and then if you want to study about the world. Okay, so let's look at the world map. Let's see how to identify the different parts of the world. So once you click the world, it's going to show you different areas where you can study here. So you can study about parts of the world, the countries of the world, the large countries. You can study about the world 25 largest city. You can study about world islands, world mountains and volcanoes, world oceans, seas and lakes, rivers and all that. But without wasting much time, let's just look at part of the world, and then we'll just look at Western Africa for this particular class, and then maybe in our next class we will continue. So I've just clicked on the world, and then the next thing I'm clicking on parts of the world. Then I'll click the start button. Now it's going to bring me here. So what the map is now telling me is, it's telling me to click on Asia. So these are different parts of the world. So I know the different areas. So it's asking us to locate Asia. So this is not Asia. This is not Asia. So if you click this, for instance, it will tell you, no, this is South America. If you click it, it will tell you, no, this is North America. If you click this, it will tell you this is Africa. Now when you click the wrong regions, once you click the wrong region 3 times, it will highlight the right place for you, and it will highlight it in red. So it means you have gotten this wrong. So this is going to be in red highlight. Right now it's asking us to locate and select Europe. Okay, so already we have selected this. We know it is South America, we know this is North America, and we know this is Africa already. So we have just these 2 options. So I'll go for this option, which is correct. So this is Europe. Now it's asking us to select Africa. So you just come down and select Africa, because we already selected that before. South America, we select South America. Australia, we select, oh, we got this wrong. Australia, this is Australia here. North America, and this is North America. So it's asking me to put my name. I'll put my name, Mr. Nate. Mr. Nate. Okay, so you see my score 60%. I did that in 1 minute 15 seconds. So we can try again. You can just click restart, and then we can start. Now I know every region already, which I believe you do. So South America, this is South America. Africa, this is Africa. Asia, I know this is Asia. Europe, I know this is Europe. Australia, I know this is Australia. And then North America, I know this is North America. Mr. Nate, so I scored 100% in 23 seconds. So let me put my name, Mr. Nate. So this time around, I'll just put I won't put Mr. Oh. Now, if you look at this map study that we have done, I can ask you a few quiz here. Now, which is the largest continent in the world? Obviously, you know that it is Asia. Then if I ask you which is the smallest continent in the world, obviously you know it is Australia. Okay, so it's asking us to select North America, North America. It's asking us to select Asia, Asia, Australia, Africa, Europe, and then South America. Okay, so let's exit this briefly. Let us also just study, let's look at the Africa map. Let's just streamline that to the West Africa, since that is where we belong. So, or let's look at the world flags. Let's look at flags of the world. Let's say start. So it's asking us to select the German flag. Where's the German flag? Some of you know the German flag, so I'll select the German flag. Yes, I'm correct. It's asking me to select India. Okay, so India can be confusing to me. So I know India is either this or this, this or this, this or this. So how do I get it right now? Okay, so let me go for this. Oh, Mexico. This is India. Brazil. I know this is Brazilian map. Yes. Russia. Okay, I think this is Russian map. Yes. Italy, I know this is Italy. Oh, France, sorry. This is Italy. This is Italy. Yes. Thailand. Thailand. Okay, I think this is Thailand. Yes. Japan. This is the Japanese flag. South Africa. I don't know why there's South Africa here and there's Nigeria is not here. I'm not happy about this. Spain. Yes, this is the Spain flag. United Kingdom. Oh, so this is confusing to me. United Kingdom. This is United Kingdom. I'm sorry, I missed that. It's asking for Mexico, so I got this already. China. This is China. It's asking me for United States. This is United States. France. I know this is France already. Canada. I know all of you want to go to Canada. This is Canada, so you should know the Canadian map. Australia. This is Australia. So you can see I have 85%. So please, you should try this. Try this out. I'm sure you find it very fun. I'm sure you find it interesting already. So go quickly, download this out, download the Ceptera software on your computer system. Now, I don't want us to waste so much time on this, so we will look at the Western Africa maybe in our next class. But let's quickly talk about word processor. So word processor are computer software used for typing and editing documents. Word processor software are used for typing and editing software. So any software that we can use to type and edit document is referred to as word processor. And there are different examples or different types of word processor software. A good example is Microsoft Word. We all use Microsoft Word. Another good example is WordPad. Another good example is Notepad. Another good example is WPS. WPS is an online app used for typing. I know there are several of them. There's also Google Doc. There's Google Docs. So please don't forget. So okay, how do we launch the word processor? So I'm going to be using Microsoft Word with us in this class. I'm going to be using Microsoft Word with us in this class. So how do we launch Microsoft Word? So what you do is simply go to your start button. You click your start button and then you type Word. Okay, so I have Word 2007. Now there are different Microsoft Word versions of. There are different versions of Microsoft Word application. There's Microsoft Office 27. There's Microsoft Office 2010. There's Microsoft Office 2013. There's Microsoft Office 2019, and then there are lower versions as well. And there's 2016 as well. But I am currently using Microsoft Office 2010, 2007 on this particular system. So this is the Microsoft Office application. You can do so many things here. You can type a document, you can format a document, you can do a lot of things. So let's quickly start a project, and then we will save the project, and then we can, say goodbye to today's class. Okay, so what am I going to be doing today? Okay, so let me talk about list of subjects. So I'm just going to type something really simple. List of subjects that we do. Okay, so list of subjects that we do in school. So I'm okay with this line. That is like my heading. So I'm done typing my heading. I'll move to the next line. Now let me tell you a rule in typing. If you are typing, never use the space bar twice between a word. What I mean is, for instance, I'm typing list, L-I-S-T. Now if I'm going to move to the next, if I'm going to type the next word, I would only press the space bar once to give space, and then I'll type my off. I know some of you would want to say that the space between list and of is quite small, and then you want to press the space bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then you type subject because you want more space. This is very wrong when you are typing using Microsoft Word. This is very wrong. Don't do this. Always use space bar once between every word. Space bar once between every word. Please take note. Now that's like my title. So the next thing is I want to move to the next line. Another rules that I want to tell you when you are typing is, don't edit your document while typing. Finish typing your document before you start editing. It makes your work faster. Finish typing before you start editing. It makes your work faster. So the first thing is mathematics. The next thing, let me put ICT. The next thing, so I'm using enter key to go to the next line. Enter key to go to the next line. Let me put science. The next thing, let me say music. The next thing, let me say English language. I know we call it different names in our school. Some school call it literacy, comprehension, and all. Okay, let's put comprehension. Let's put agricultural science. Science. Okay, so we can't put all of the school. The next thing I want us to type is different. Okay, let's still use the word list. List of sports we do in school. Okay, so sports, we can say swimming, can say football, we can say tennis, we can say chess, what again? Okay, I think let's leave it at that. Okay, the last thing we want to do is list different classes in schools. So let's put grade 1 or year 1. Now, I don't want to start typing grade 2 or year 2, grade 3, or it's going to be time wasting for me. So let me quickly teach you how to copy and paste before we end today's class. So you want to copy this and paste it in the next line, so that all you just change is you just change 1 to 2. I will put my cursor here. You can see my cursor at the beginning, or at the end of this right up. I will hold my left click. I'm holding down my left click, then I will drag to the other side. Or another easier way is put your cursor at the end of the information you want to highlight, press down your shift key, and then you use your arrow key to highlight to the other side. Now you can put your cursor at the beginning as well, hold down your shift key, use your right arrow key to highlight to the other side, and then you can now right click on the highlighted text. It will bring up a pop-up. You click copy, you go to the next line, you right click again, and then you click paste. So that's how to, so you can change 1 to 2, you can change 1 to 2. You can see it's so easy to copy and paste. I'm going to do the same thing now. Because I have copied it already, I don't need to copy it the second time. I can just be pasting. Another way to paste is by pressing your Ctrl and V. That's Ctrl and V. That's paste. So I'm just going to type 3. I'm going to type 3. Next thing, Ctrl V to paste. I'll change this to 4. To 4. I'll change this to 4. I'll move to the next line. Enter key, Ctrl V to paste. I'll say 5. 5. Ctrl Enter key. I'll just say 6 and 6. Okay, so we're almost done with this class. The next thing is, I don't like the fact that my write-up is falling to the next line. Last thing I want to show you is how to adjust your page border. So you can always go to page layout, and then you go to margin, and then you can just say narrow. Okay, so narrow margin has helped me to have all of them on the same page. So the next thing is I want to format. So formatting text. Okay, so what we're going to do is, next week I'm going to be teaching you how to format text, but let me just quickly teach you how to add bold and underline. So this, I can highlight this, I'll bold, I'll underline, and then for this subject I want to add bullet and numbering. I'll highlight everything here. You'll find bullet and numbering here. Just click on bullet and numbering, it will give you this. Please try it out. Don't forget, for page layout, you go to page layout. For bullet and numbering, you can click bullet and numbering, it will give you this. So that is basically all. You can try this out for the rest of the information that I've typed here. I believe that this has helped us today, and I hope that you practice this, and in the next lesson you would have done every other things that I've done. Hope you enjoyed today's class, and I'm hoping to see you next week. Now don't forget, if you are watching this video and your YouTube channel and you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly do that right after now. If you actually learned from this lesson, subscribe to our channel now.